What's good, everybody? It's John. I'm coming back at you on another video. So for this video here, this one is a PSA for everyone out there. And the message I want to deliver is this. What you are doing, you are trading your life for. Now, there's going to be people out there who are confused, who are in denial, who say, oh, well, that's not true, right? Like, it's not. Well, technically speaking, it is. Because our life, right? We have one life in this earth, this existence, right, as a human, and time is a resource that we'll never get back. And so whatever it is that you're doing, you're exchanging your time for it. And it was an eye-opening statement that I came across that, I knew what it meant when it was said, but to have it explained to me, that's when I really pondered and I said, wow, like that's actually true. Whatever it is that you're doing, you are effectively trading your life for it. So whatever you're spending time doing, whether that's a hobby or if it's a job, I know there's a lot of people out there who are working a job that doesn't bring them any joy or happiness, or they're just there for a paycheck. I understand everyone has to do what they need to do in order to make ends meet and survive, right? I totally understand that. This notice is just for people who are unaware or haven't put thought into that, or just haven't been reflecting on their own life, right? You need to remember that what it is that you're doing, you are trading your life for. So if you're doing something that's simply just paying the bills or making ends meet, then that's okay. But you also want to make sure you're also putting time and effort into something that you actually want to be doing, right? So if you're in that position, actively applying for other jobs or learning a new skill that can potentially help bring in additional money, or like a high income skill, or being able to pursue other endeavors, right, or businesses that can help change that for you, something that you enjoy, because what you're doing, you're trading your life for. The time that you're investing in that, in whatever that you're doing, you'll never get back. That time will never come back to you. And so all I ask for you is to just make sure whatever it is that you're doing is worthwhile. Make sure that whatever it is that you're working towards, that you're building towards, it's something that you'll be proud of, that you'll be able to look back and smile and be happy that you did that, be happy that you put effort into it. Because most people don't see life that way. There'll be plenty of folks that I know that will just be working in a role that doesn't bring them any happiness or joy, but it makes ends meet, but they're also not doing anything about it. They're even though they dislike what they do, they're comfortable in the time being, right? And so they just put up with it. And there's no timetable as far as when they decide, when they're planning on trying to do something different or work towards something or build towards a better life or work towards their dream life. They're just frustrated Monday through Friday, and then they're excited that they get their paycheck at the end of the week. And so they go have fun throughout the weekend to help take their mind off of, what it is that they have to do, what their work or school, whatever. And then they return on Monday and just repeat the cycle. When are you ever actually living? When are you actually ever alive? So you live for the weekends, right? The goal is not to just live for the weekends. The goal is not to just put up with nonsense throughout the week to just live for the weekend. The goal is for every day to feel like the weekend. The goal is for every day to feel as though you're on vacation, right? The goal is to have fun, is to enjoy the moment, to enjoy life, to be happy with your life. That's the goal. And if there's parts of your life that does not bring you joy, then that means that that's something that needs to change. That means that that requires an adjustment. And I know we're not perfect. I understand. I understand that we come from perfection, right? And that, we're always learning, we're always growing, and, we're always building, ideally, hopefully, to become the best version of ourselves. But we want to make sure we're taking the necessary steps and strides to create that dream life, to create the life that we've always wanted, so that as we're living that happy life where everything's going well for us, then that is a life that's worth living. because then we don't feel guilty about trading that life, that we're just wasting time, right? Sometimes it requires tough love. And that's what it felt like when I first came across that statement, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, you're trading your life for. When I came across that, I was sort of like taken aback by it because I knew how true it was. And I began looking at my life and I said, you know what, there's some things that I need to change because I'm not blissfully happy. I can admit that, right? This isn't my dream life, whatever it is. It was fine for the time being, but I kept telling myself, you know what, something has to change. This isn't what I truly want. And that's what I accepted. That was a tough pill I needed to swallow. And then I needed to make the appropriate changes. And if you're watching this video too and you feel the same way, then it may require for you to make adjustments as well. Because once again, if you're doing something, if you're spending so much time committing to something or just doing something, whether you feel forced to, right? Because it's like school and you don't want to be studying that subject, or a job that you feel you're stuck at, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, you are trading your life for. So be aware of that. Make whatever adjustments you need so that whatever you're trading your time for, it's something that's worthwhile. Because you deserve it. Because we're all here to smile and enjoy this lifetime, to enjoy this existence. We all deserve it. Each and every one of us. It's not that these people were born lucky or these people were just fortunate that they get to enjoy life while we have to work and struggle. No. We all have access to the same power. We were all born the same. We are all identical creatures. We just have different experiences. But that's okay. We have the power to create the experiences that we want. So just be aware of that with everything that you do, or just reflecting on your own life. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're trading your life for. Be aware of that. Understand that. That's time that you're not going to be getting back. So if it's something that's not desirable for the time being, then work towards something that is desirable in hopes of that's desirable taking over whatever it is that undesirable, so that you can continue taking strides towards living the life that you want, right? The goal is to live life on our own terms, right? To live life happy, to do what it is that we want. So why not start doing the things that you want, right? If you're doing more of the things that you want, then you're getting closer to the life that you want to live because you're calling the shots. It's not by accident that you enjoy something. It's not by accident that something brings you joy. That's you telling yourself that this is what you want to do. That's you tapping into your true self, into your joy. And you deserve to do that. So I want this video to be one, of course, this being the PSA, right? I want you to be aware of that, to look at everything in your life, all areas of your life, and say, you know, what I'm doing right now, I'm trading my life for. And if it's a worthwhile exchange, then I'll be happy and I'll keep it. And if it's not, then I need to start taking the appropriate steps to try to make change. And it may not happen right now, it may not happen overnight, but it's for something for you to be aware of, because so many people can just be comfortable in a position and life will go by and they'll be much older in the same spot or spot that they don't want to be in, and they'll say, you know, like, I wish I had done this when I was younger. I wish I had taken more risks. I wish I had. Don't put yourself in a position of wanting to wish this, wish that. Take the necessary steps and the action right now to begin changing that, so that you can start making the appropriate adjustments now, so that the life that you're living is a life that's worth living, that's worth being traded for. So that wraps up the video. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like and subscribe, as we are on the road to 50 subscribers, guys. So I want to say thank you if you made it this far. Skin guys, it's Joel, and I'm out. See you guys next video.